After Hours. Hey everybody, Tom here for Walt Disney Planet. I'm at Magic Kingdom, nighttime. Okay, I'm going to be doing Disney's After Hours. It's a 3-hour block from 9 o'clock to midnight. There'll be little to no waits. Get in lines to get on all of the popular rides. Included in the admission price is a separately priced event similar to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Halloween parties. This is a separate price admission. Once regular guests leave the park, it's going to be all ours. So included in the price, I'm going to be getting popcorn, sodas, and ice cream novelties, all I like. Plus, the best part is to be no waiting in line to get on the rides. So I'm excited for it to begin. Be right back. All right, so it is 7 p.m. right now. The actual event doesn't start until 9, goes from 9 to midnight. Regular attendance guests will be starting escorted out of the park right at 9 o'clock. Anyone that does not have this little lanyard will be told they gotta leave, and that's when the fun begins. All right, so as I'm working my way closer to Cinderella Castle, walking down Main Street, USA, I see a lot of people already leaving. The end of the night fireworks show starts, I believe, at 8:30. So guests participating in the After Hours event, we're allowed to get in at 7 o'clock. That gives you the opportunity, if you wish, to watch the fireworks show. You can do that, or you can already get a jump start in waiting in line. I got the pass holder discount because I'm an annual pass holder, so I was able to get a discount in the price. $119 for most people. I got it for $88. Still a pretty hefty price, but it's a special event, and I am doing this to give you guys more of an inside look on the different events going around Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. So once the event officially begins, I will show you guys everything there is to see and do. And you can see the top of Cinderella Castle over in Tomorrowland. Cosmic Rays has some construction going on the outside. We have the fireworks going off soon. There's a lot of good places that are actually further away from Main Street USA that are good locations to see the fireworks, because they're up higher and you're not mobbed by thousands of people trying to get as close to the castle as possible. So this basically what everybody's looking at, the fireworks. They're actually shot off right around the castle. And behind Fantasyland. You really hear the percussion bangs of the fireworks from this location. Right by the Mad Tea Party. You don't get the really loud bangs like you're hearing when you're in front of Cinderella Castle. But back here you get the sound reflecting, or refracting, whatever you want to call it, on the buildings. So it just amplifies that sound. Best thing is the music that goes along with the fireworks is played all around the park. See, are making a mass exodus out of the park. Now that the fireworks show has concluded, because there's long lines to get on the monorail. So this place is going to be a ghost town pretty soon. All right, so once it starts getting closer to 9 o'clock, it's a good idea to choose the area of the rides that you want to get hit first. Because even though attendance is going to be drastically reduced, there still might be a small wait, but nothing at all like it is during the daytime and at peak times. So a lot of the rides will be basically walk on, or you might have a few minute wait. But this is going to make it where you can ride almost every ride in the park that is operating for this event. Like Space Mountain right now, it is 8:19, and the standby time wait is 50 minutes. So I'm gonna wait and ride this a little bit later. All right, well, never mind. I was just told we get to go through the Fast Pass line since I got this thing right here. So we can skip the main line. Awesome. All right, loading platform. Familiar with Space Mountain and Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World, unlike Disneyland's version, you're single file here. Single file. Woo! Now I'll show you this cool part. Well, other than that, it's going to be pitch black darkness, so I won't show you any more after that. You made it out alive. Now you can even get a cool picture when you're on this thing. I'll show you mine in a second. There's me behind. That's me.
That was hilarious to me.
Now that's always a cool part.
For your safety, please do not
once you get off the ride, give you some little snippets. Because we're supposed to be on another planet once you get off the ride. Robots got a mixed drink for us. Very nice. Last up with us again soon. But I just looked at the time on the little clock there. It's 8:34. So that's how quickly I was able to get through that. One of the benefits of having this. So basically until 9 o'clock, I'll get through the Fast Pass lines. So let's move on. Corn Speedway. Basically a go-kart. Two-seater go-karts. Small kids got to ride with an adult. All right, I'm in my car. My mom can see me driving all by myself now. She'd be so proud. Oh boy. Here we go. And the thing is with these cars is the steering on it's like really lousy. So luckily we got this nice little thing in the center to keep us from going into the other lanes. Man, I'm cruising along, must be going 5 miles an hour. And I got the pedal all the way down, buddy. This thing is fast. Man, that was fun. To really feel the speed on this thing. Or just sitting in this car, waiting to get up to the unload platform, the fumes are horrible, so I feel so bad for the people that have to work this ride and breathe this stuff in for a long period of time. All right, so I spoke to a cast member right before I got off the ride. it's 7 miles an hour. I was close at 5, but it's governed at 7 miles an hour. That's because the steering on it is horrible. You basically just bump it all over the place. So if it's any faster than that, people will be getting injured. Still fun. All right, so I'm gonna do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train now. All right, so Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, same thing, fast pass lane. Get to skip most of the line. All right, here we go.
Oh my gosh, this is so scary!
Nice and dark.
Oh, okay, I'm like...
Nice and dark. You see the nasty witch. Ah, she's terrible. Bad witchy. Bingo. We're back. All right, now some of the lighting on the outdoor rides not going to be ideal because it's very dark. So if you want to see the rides the way they're meant to be seen during the daytime, I have all the rides at the Magic Kingdom on my channel under Magic Kingdom Rides. So check them out. All right, so now that it's officially after 9 o'clock and the event has begun, there won't be any other guests permitted on rides unless they have the lanyard. This is one of the kiosks they have around the Magic Kingdom. Beverages and ice cream is included, so I'm gonna get in line. All right, Mickey ice cream sandwich and a Coca-Cola. Now, even though it's a little chilly, I've got my Disney jacket on. I'm gonna make sure I eat lots of ice cream. All right, moving on to the Mickey ice cream bar. Got me another Coca-Cola. So each of the after-hour nighttime events, such as Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Not So Scary Halloween Party, and this, they each have different treats. Like Halloween has all the candy, Christmas has cookies, After Hours has ice cream. There's also popcorn and all the bottled beverages you can drink. Alcohol not included, which is fine, I don't drink anyway, but I'm getting enough sodas to bring home also. Unlike Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the After Hours event does not have any entertainment. So there's no specialty parade, shows, things like that. It's basically getting to go on all the rides in the Magic Kingdom, little to no wait. So if that's something that interests you, this is a great opportunity to do that. Gonna go for a ride on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Now this is a fun ride. For me, the lap restraint is horrible. Hurts my legs with all the jerking back and forth and up and down motion of the coaster. But the ride itself is still really, really good. And basically being able to just walk right on, that's a big plus. All right, here we go. That was the ride at night time, folks. It's kind of weird. It's the first time I've ridden this ride since the refurbishment, and I noticed a few little changes here and there. So it was a fun ride. It wasn't quite as rough as I remember it. I guess that's a good thing. Our Splash Mountain is right here, and it's walk on. I really love this ride since it's kind of chilly and later at night. I'm not gonna ride it because I don't want to get all wet, but it's walk on. That's pretty good. All right, give me some popcorn. All right, so after you know the ice cream, it's good to get a little something else. Got my popcorn. Well, Adventureland's a virtual ghost town. It's a cast member. Adventureland, you can see the Enchanted Tiki Room show. You can ride the magic carpets of Aladdin. All right, riding the magic carpets of Aladdin. Let's make this thing go up. Whee! Yeah, we're gonna go down now. This thing is squeaky. The only one down. We go back up now. Yeah. Start spinning camel. That thing is squeaky. Wow. That thing is definitely squeaky, buddy. Squeaky, squeaky. Another nice walk-on ride.
Okay, everyone, we're coming in for a landing. Please stay seated until your magic carpet comes to a complete stop, then walk to the nearest exit.
Welcome back, everyone. Please remain seated until your flight has skin seat.
Bouncy, bouncy. All right, that was fun.
Brought with you today.
Check out the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. I guess it's good to see that they had electricity way back then, you know? That's helpful. All these nice steps. Very convenient. It's just our formal dining room, I guess. See one of the bedrooms. Guess this was a two older boys' bedroom. Library. You should read a couple books if you're lucky. This was their kitchen and dining room. Must have really sucked when it rained. Alright, gonna go on the Jungle Cruise. Never been on this in a nighttime, so it should be fun.
Alright, to ensure our safety on the next 3 weeks in the jungle, I need to remind all of you to remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And parents, watch your children. Yikes. Okay, let's go. Alright, and welcome aboard the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we're world famous for being famous around the world. Yeah, I'm Skipper Kenzie, and I'm gonna be your skipper for, well, as far as we get. Hopefully farther than the last crew. Alright, we're starting off in the Amazon rainforest. Over here we do have some Amazon butterflies. Their wingspan gets anywhere between 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. We call those the rulers of the jungle. Now the Amazon rainforest is actually a mist forest, so for those not paying attention already, you've already missed it. Now over here we do have inspiration balls. Let's check if that inspiration is working tonight. Can I have everyone go, ooh. Ah. Seems to be working. In fact, it inspired me to travel deeper into the rainforest. And it looks like we are now headed down the Congo River. see how far we can go. If you haven't seen the Jungle Book yet, you are in luck because it is right there. Okay, you have to see the book to get this. Okay. Alright, now up here I have set up a native welcoming party for you all kids. We're just gonna stop by.
Hello.
Oh, that's awkward. I can't see anyone. Canoe? Oh, there's my last group. Those boneheads. I'm not scared off the natives though. That's unlike them. Well, it's a week off our trip. I guess we don't really care. Okay, folks. Remain calm. This is a python, but actually this one's pretty nice. I've heard it can develop a crush on you. It's a rather constricting relationship, though. I know. In that case, we do have to stop by my camp just to pick up a cup. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Monkey business again. At least they got my Jeep to turn over. They must use a monkey wrench. Man, yikes.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
That was my woodpecker impression. But it looks like we're now headed into Africa on the longest river in the world. It goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you don't believe me, you're in denial. We're in Africa. Thank you for paying attention. Oh my gosh. Oh, we do have an African bull elephant. Wow. Yikes. Let's see something cooler than that elephant. Right here, folks. Look closely. Do not take that for granted. It's one of our bolder attractions here. And that led us right into the African belt. Oh, and look up there! Isn't that sweet? Those lions are protecting that zebra while it sleeps. You know what? Actually, wait a minute. That zebra looks dead. Dead tired, that is. Sleeping with its neck like that, right? Oh, God. Right? Oh, no. Sorry about that. You never know what's going to be in the jungle. Oh, my goodness. All right, folks, now that's a sight to see. It looks like we have just found that lost card we've been looking for. I should probably tell someone. But listen, I told them not to mess around with rhinos. But I think they got the point. In the end. And I am hearing Schweitzer Falls up there. Don't worry about that name now. We're going to go over it later. Alright, we're doing some more crowd participation for you folks. This is a little bit easier. Schweitzer Falls is named after the great explorer Dr. Albert Falls. Albert Falls founded this navigation company here the same way that we're traveling through it today. Oh, I did get a little too close. I need everyone to leave! 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 Pretend like you're enjoying this. Leave! Yeah, don't worry about that mist. It's just bacteria. I know you might be asking me, Skipper Kenzie, how'd you land this job here at the Jungle Cruise? Well, I think it's plain to see. I took a crash course. No, I'm just kind of winging it. Something I have realized being in the jungle after a long time is that you start to smell. Smell danger, that is, and I'm smelling it right now. It looks like we have just found ourselves in a hippo lagoon. Now, hippos are territorial creatures, so we need to keep our eyes open. Oh no, I hope they don't charge the boat. We only take cash. That would just be terrible. Alright, we're in the clear. Only not yet, because we are headed into headhunter territory, and I've heard that's a terrible place to be headed. Now, up here we know they're dancing in circles. Anybody know what that means? They do not know how to square dance. But it also means that we need to keep an eye out for an ambush. Maybe if that is an ambush, maybe that. I'm not really sure. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, that's gotta be it. Alright, now everyone jump! Jump! I'm not looking stupid. I'm looking for you. Use your neighbors. Alright, if you got hit with a spear, throw it back. We're not allowed to keep them. But we are just in time for the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water! 028! It is back. Just making sure we got that. I was confused. Alright, which means that we are headed into Cambodia behind the temple. Okay, I see what happened. I made a wrong turn. We're just gonna head on in here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Indiana Jones taught us that all temples are safe, right? Right. Yeah. Actually, this might be painful. We are headed into a root canal. Everyone, please keep your eyes open. I'm gonna close mine. going on. 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. Any takers? Listen, any way you slice and dice it, you come out ahead. Now, if you enjoyed this cruise tonight, my name was Skipper Kenzie. If you didn't enjoy the cruise, well, I guess my name doesn't matter that much now, does it? But really, you have been an outstanding group. And in actually just a minute here, you're going to be outstanding on the dock, so keep it up. You're already doing great. And I guess after a cruise like that, and with my boss watching the moment of truth here, he's like, one more thing for me to say. What was it again? Oh, get out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was so rude. Please, get out. Nailed it. All right, everyone go ahead and stand up.
All right, so Jungle Cruise is always good for a chuckle or two with their corny commentary. Nice, enjoyable ride. Lasts just over 8 minutes. So, as I said, that's the first time I ever read this on when it's dark. So, it was actually nice. All right. One of the best rides in the park, the Haunted Mansion. If you take the time to read all the headstones and the figurines and the key line, some of these are pretty interesting and funny. Scariness.
Please, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy's looking at me.
This gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please drag your bodies away from the walls and into the dead center of the
Your
room.
cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Oh, I know I didn't see this guy's underwear
And
before.
consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive.
Nothing like a nice, relaxing ride in a doom buggy. You will lower for me.
This one,
Thank you.
the spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times.
See all the different lights.
Oh yes, and no life just leaves.
That's always a fun ride. Good old Haunted Mansion. All right, coming up, it's a small world. Oh my God, look how many people are here. Unbelievable, what a wait. I get a boat all to myself. Wow. Always fun.
Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuídense.
stuck in your head all day long.
For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
You think she'd be getting dizzy? the queue line. Well, it's a great idea to get a fast pass for this ride. It's one of the originals that's left. And it's hugely popular. They have a great queue line.
This is a very strategically placed big. Do you know where?
There's some of these paintings I wouldn't mind having in my own house. Just a middle boy's bed. For Nana the dog. You got a bowl of milk.
Y'all hit the bells.
Sing us ones. You got different things that show up. Butterflies land on your fingers. Of course, this is Wendy's bed.
Just a touch of pixie dust and put it all away. This is every night.
There we go. See Wendy reading a bedtime story to John and Michael. I've never noticed Tinkerbell there before. That is funny. Never once noticed her there. Many times I've been on this ride. That's too funny. Some mermaids. TikTok. Cart's all knocked out. Peter Pan saved them. Captain Hook about to get eaten by the crocodile. Short and sweet.
Do not lift up on your safety belt.
The 3-minute ride. Peter Pan's Flight is actually one of my most popular ride videos on my channel. To date, anyway. As you get a drastic difference. Very, very few people out now. Alright, Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, spin. There is a Buzz Lightyear. That's him. Alright. Here we go.
What is this spot? It comes when your articulated unit fires a single biopiece.
in events. You realize that for a laser theater.
Very difficult to shoot and aim at the same time. Very difficult.
Intruders. Guards, seize them, and their little green friends too. Use yourselves. Power. I must have power.
Maximum acceleration. Check navigator. Set orbits for
There's usually stuff in here to shoot at, but you know.
concentrated firepower on Zerg's secret weapon.
Joystick disabled.
Alright. I got 600. Well, 65,600.
Review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
It wasn't too bad considering, you know, I wasn't really aiming too well. You see me right there. Oh, you did? Good night, Cinderella Castle. Alright, so it's just about 11:45. I'm going to start heading up to the front of the park so I don't have to wait in this huge long line to get on the monorail to get back to the transportation and ticket center to get to my car, because I got to get about an hour and a half drive home from the park. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments, let me know you enjoyed it. All in all, this was a pretty good experience. I got to ride majority of the rides at the Magic Kingdom. Little to no wait. I got about 10 sodas in my backpack. Had some popcorn. Numerous ice cream novelties. So this was a fun experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you've not already done so, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Now this is something you don't normally see. Not a ton of people on Main Street, USA. It's so weird to see it like this. So normally it's absolutely crazy leaving the park.